Exterior apartment building, day. The town car pulls up. Exterior Anthony's apartment, day. Tony knocks on the door.
Uzi, I'm with a girl in here. Can you come back later?
It's your father. Open up.
Dad, what are you doing here? Jimbo, come in.
Interior Anthony's apartment, day.
What are you guys doing out here?
You sent us an invitation to your play, remember?
Yeah, but you never responded.
Well, here we are.
You're not in trouble, are you?
Ah, we come out for a little visit and to see you in your show. Now show us around this place. It's a lot nicer than I expected. It looks brand new.
Yeah, it is. Come on, I'll introduce you to some friends.
Exterior courtyard, day. They enter the courtyard where people swim, barbecue, and enjoy the sun.
Dad, I just finished the building 6 months ago. It's got a pool, a sun deck, a barbecue pit, a full gym, a laundry facility. I mean, they're finishing the parking garage, and soon I'll have my own personal parking spot.
Big time.
Nice.
They walk over to Steph, who's barbecuing. She's excited to see Anthony.
Hi, Anthony. What's up?
Hey, my father and my cousin Jimmy just came in from Philly.
Great. Hi, I'm Steph.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hi.
You guys hungry? Burger, hot dog, burger?
Don't give my tofu burger to anyone. Hey, Anthony, what you doing?
Hey, Ricky, meet my dad and my cousin Jimmy.
Ooh, very nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Miss,
Ricky blushes and turns to Jimmy, fanning himself.
Who's the stallion?
Ricky extends his hand for Jimmy to kiss. Jimmy awkwardly grabs Ricky's pinky and shakes it quickly.
Jimmy, very pleased to meet you.
Look at these three, Steph. I could eat them up with a spoon.
Relax, Ricky. We only came to say hello.
Uzi spots Anthony at the pool and comes over.
Anthony! That's my hand! That is my hand!
I'll have it tomorrow, Uzi. I promise.
Who the fuck are you? Who am I? I'm the building manager. Who are you? I'm the cop on the corner. I'm his father.
Well, Pop, he's late with the rent. What about that? He's always late with the rent.
Tony grabs Uzi by the throat and lifts him off the ground.
Nobody talks to my son like that. Why don't you cool off until you learn how to treat people with a little respect?
Tony drops Uzi in the pool.
How
and
much is
everyone
he owed?
stares.
How much? $1,000?
Jimmy, pay this scumbag.
Jimmy pulls out a water plunger and throws him into Uzi's face.
You belittle my son again, and I'll barbecue your face.
Anthony faces around the apartment holding a play in his hand.
To be or not to be, that is the question. To be or not to be, that is the question.
I like it the first way you did.
Which way?
The first way.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
No, that was terrible.
You're breaking my concentration here.
Don't blame me.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just fucking frustrated.
I can tell.
I'm not getting it.
Tony comes out of the bathroom.
You're not getting what?
This monologue, Shakespeare, that to be or not to be, I don't get it. It fucking sucks. Shakespeare sucks, Dad. My whole life sucks. My career's non-existent. I work at a fucking newsstand. I got no money. I should just pull a bullet in my head and put myself out of my fucking misery.
Then why don't you?
Why don't I what?
Put a bullet in your head.
Kill myself?
Yeah, why don't you kill yourself?
Apple Pone. If you're trying to help, Dad, it's not working.
No, I'm serious. Why don't you kill yourself, huh? Well, doesn't Jimmy kill himself? Why don't we all just kill ourselves?
Dad, it was a figure of speech.
Ah, but it's a good question. And that is what that speech is about.
What speech?
Hamlet, to be or not to be.
Huh?
If Hamlet's life sucks too. It's worse than yours. His father died, and he just found out his uncle actually killed his father, and worst of all, his mother is fucking the uncle. So Hamlet is in so much pain, he's thinking of killing himself over it. To be or not to be. To live or not to live. All of us think about it at some point, but why don't we do it? Huh? Why?
I don't know.
I'm afraid to die.
Why?
I'm afraid to die. Why? Because you're freaking me out, Uncle Tom. Nobody wants to die.
Some people do, but that's not what I'm talking about. Do you believe in God, Jimmy?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Jimmy kisses his gold cross and holds it up to God.
Anthony?
Most of the time?
Then you both believe in heaven, right?
Dad, what are you getting at?
If you knew you were going to heaven when you died, then why stay here on earth, right? Why work, why pay bills, get sick, get old, suffer, and then die? Why not cut right to the chase? Kill ourselves now and fast forward to heaven, right? Why waste our time here?
I don't know.
Neither does Hamlet. Nobody does. That's what makes this soliloquy so great. Hamlet's thinking about death, and in this case, suicide, but he answers his own question. And this is my favorite part. The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns puzzles the will and make us rather bear these ills we have than fly to others we know not of. It's simple! The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns is death. No one has ever come back from the dead, so death puzzles the will. It confuses man and makes us rather bear these ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Not knowing which comes next makes us deal with pain and suffering rather than just killing ourselves now to escape all of this shit here. To be or not to be, that is the question.
To be.
Exactly.
That's awesome, Dad. How the fuck did you know all that?
Hey, you think guys like me, we don't appreciate artistic expression? Fucking I live it.
Interior Steph's apartment day. Steph is startled as Anthony barges in.
Frankie, what's the matter?
Anthony looks around the apartment. It's empty.
Nothing, just seeing what you're doing.
Steph is uncomfortable. She walks out onto a small balcony and Anthony follows.
What do you want? Is it gonna have other breakfast plans?
She doesn't mean anything to me.
Could have fooled me.
We were talking about something else.
Don't insult my intelligence.
You have to trust me, Steph.
Why should I trust you?
Because I think that maybe you and me,
You and me what?
maybe you and me could be, but
No, what?
you and Jimmy, how can we be together after you and Jimmy?
Jimmy? You're wrong, Anthony.
Then why's Jimmy been coming up here?
Suddenly, Jimmy comes out of Ricky's bedroom, bare-chested, putting on his shirt. He doesn't see Anthony yet.
I'm late, Rick. My uncle's gonna kill me.
Ricky chases after Jimmy.
Come back, lover boy, and let me show you my ball trick.
Jimmy!
Anthony.
Ricky!
Deaf?
You mean Jimmy and Ricky?
I told you had it all wrong.
Anthony, it's not what it looks like. It's,
Ricky covers himself with a pillow.
I've been in LA exactly long enough to know exactly what this looks like.
Please, don't say a word to Uncle Tony. He'll kill me.
Oh no, me too. I don't want to die. I'm too young to die.
Everybody relax. What's the big deal?
The big deal is I looked up to Jimmy since I was in diapers.
So?
So should I sleep with Ricky too?
No, Anthony, I'm not a slut. One man per family is the limit. Unless we have a threesome.
Shut up, Ricky. Anthony, listen. Some things you can't hide from yourself.
I know, but you've always been with women.
Ah, women. What am I, chopped liver?
Not always, and since I've been out here, I feel free and honest, and I don't need to lie anymore.
I understand, but you gotta tell my father. He thinks you're with Steph. When he finds out you're not, look, I can't keep secrets from you.
I know. But I want to tell him in my own way.
When?
Soon. What I have planned for the newsstand will allow me to stay out here and live my lifestyle openly. Just give me a little time.
Fine. Do what you gotta do.
This doesn't change things between us, does it? I still love you, man.
I love you too, Jim, no matter what.
Anthony and Jimmy hug. Ricky joins in.
How cute.
I'm gonna cry.
You smell like perfume.
Chanel number 5.
See you at the newsstand later.
Jimmy leaves. Ricky wipes tears from his eyes with a tissue and goes back to his bedroom. Steph and Anthony are alone.
Back to us.
Wait a minute. I need a minute to digest what just happened here.
You seem to have handled it well.
Yeah, but that was like a 10.5 on the Richter scale. I'm still waiting for the aftershocks.
Aftershocks?
My father, listen, I gotta get to work.
I want to talk about us later.
Okay.
Interior social club night. Tony walks in, a young wannabe mobster grabs his coat.
Espresso, boss?
That would be nice.
Another gangster pulls out a chair for Tony.
Hey, boss, it still hasn't come on yet.
He said he'd be on 5 minutes before the game starts.
The Monday Night Football theme music plays on TV. Tony sits at a table in front of the largest flat screen.
Come on, make it louder, make it louder. It should be next.
Gangster number 2 grabs the remote and turns up the volume. On the television screen, a movie preview starts and we hear the voiceover.
He's produced 3 of the highest grossing movies of all time. 5-time Academy Award winner Sid Montonia's newest blockbuster, The Price of War.
On screen, explosions, gunfire, and Anthony swings into frame firing an AK-47. Anthony punches a bad guy in the face. Anthony kisses a beautiful star.
Introducing Tony Cargo Jr.
The social club erupts in applause. The gangsters congratulate Tony the boss.
Diamonds aren't only a girl's best friend. Outstanding